I came through chemotherapy pretty well. I didn't have any of the worst effects, after effects that happen a lot to people, which is the nausea, the vomiting, and the diarrhea, which are really horrible. I've unfortunately witnessed someone having the diarrhea in a public toilet once, and I do not want that. But I avoided it this time. So now I only have 5 more chances that it could happen. But I am lucky that the chemotherapy treatments that they're giving me are actually not known to do that, but they will make sure you're bald. And I do like this haircut. However, when I touched my hair earlier today, this is what came away from it. See if I can give myself a little mustache. Wait, don't do that with your mouth closed. Oh, ha, ha, ha! I am French. Where is my baguette? I'm gonna put that down now. All right, what I did have, it was deep joint aches. I had intense dehydration, and I had muscle aches. I got chemo brain, which is a real thing. Basically, I felt like I was tripping all the time. It kind of felt like my brain was wrapped in cotton candy and floating in an aquarium somewhere off planet. Of course, it didn't work very well. So that's what it felt like. I feel almost completely normal now, and that's, of course, because the next dose is on Wednesday of next week. So, so stop saying so. And then the cycle starts all over again. The thing about chemo is that you can have different effects every time. So I might have different symptoms, different after effects each time. So I might get the vomiting, the nausea, and the diarrhea next time. I don't know. But I think I'm pretty sure that my hair is going to be toast pretty soon, which is fine. I'll be bald. I don't care. They'll give me a wig. Who cares? But it's going to be another slog of like 3 weeks of feeling really crappy. Well, 2.5 weeks probably. I would not recommend getting 3 CT scans with contrast a week after you get chemotherapy because you will feel really awful because that's what happened. And constipation. I got really constipated and I told my doctor, I tried to avoid the bad effects, drinking water. He said, oh, well, actually, this is my other doctor, my oncologist. She said, no, those drugs are calculated to give you constipation. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to have to look out for that next time. But I have 2 doses in October. I have to have one in November, and I'm going to have another 2 in December. If you can believe it, the very last dose is timed for December 24th. So I will once again continue my unbroken streak of having a shitty Christmas because I will be having chemotherapy for Christmas.